Hello, welcome to the ICICI Bank analysis. So if you look at the chart, this one is clearly stronger than the other banking stocks we discussed. And the price is around 1347. And let's turn on both 50 and 20 EMAs, and um, the price is definitely above the moving averages, well above, and looks good. What does this tell us? This is a short-term bullish trend, but right now it's approaching a major resistance zone. It's already facing that resistance here. I mounted. Let me turn off both the EMAs. The reason I particularly felt better when I looked at ICICI Bank compared to other bank charts is most other banks, what I've seen is there was a similar pattern of a long range bound consolidation like this, and we could see that in Tata Motors as well. And then after this range bound consolidation, what we have seen is there was a breakout pretty much on the same day for almost all of these stocks. And in case of other stocks, what we have seen is there was a jump, clear jump, like this on one of these days, and then they entered into a consolidation phase. But here it is not that flat movement. There was continuous upward movement. Again, there is some resistance that it came across. It's not able to break through, but again, it looks slightly better compared to, in terms of upward mobility I'm talking about when I say better. ICICI Bank chart looks more, it is slightly better as it seems to be looking to maintain the momentum. So let's look at the supply and demand zones here. What is that? So we are looking at, again, I marked the first initial immediate support zone is 13152, 1330. This zone becomes important because it includes last time when I checked it, right? It definitely has the 50 EMA as part of it. So for the price to go below it, it's a bigger deal. So this is going to offer pretty solid support for the price. That's my view. And then the next stronger support is coming in here, which is around like 1280 to 1300. In terms of resistance, we are looking at, right here we are looking at the resistance zone, which is 1345 to 1360. That is the immediate resistance zone we are looking at, and the next resistance zone is 1400 to 1440. That's the next resistance zone we are looking at. In terms of momentum check, we are looking at MACD at 6.7. It's a positive territory. It confirms bullish momentum is active. That's the confirmation we have from MACD, and RSI is at 60. A strong bullish momentum we are looking at for the ICICI Bank here. So the moving averages we looked at, the trend is clearly upward in the short term because the price is definitely above both 20 and 50 EMAs. So the last 5 days of, or few days, let's look at a few days of, let me undo that. Okay. Let's look at the price action here. What's been happening? If you look at it on April 9th, we can see that the price dipped. Let me do this. Yeah. Once it broke out of the range, it did sustain above the range here on April 7th, and then it jumped. But on 9th, it dipped towards 1275 to 580, 1280 kind of thing. Then from April 10th all the way to 13, it's a strong rally, and it went all the way up to 1350 as well. And on April 17th, though, we are looking at a doji. Yeah, there is like bearish flavor to it, and there is a lot of indecision. Let me zoom in further. Yeah, this is what we are looking at on the 17th. Yeah, we're looking at a spinning top doji, and we can even look at bearish harami pattern. That is also obvious here. So that combination is kind of important for us. So what it tells us is, after a strong upward movement, like I said, there is a continuous upward movement here. The market is pausing and showing hesitation whether to continue with that momentum or not. So what we have seen is a strong rally, resistance. There was resistance, and then now we are looking at indecision here. So in terms of bullish scenario, what we are looking at, the price breaks and sustains above 1360, and then in that case we are looking at a move towards this range, 1400 to 1440, this range. So we are looking for a candle that closes with conviction. We are looking at volume and the strength to close above this resistance zone. Then we should be looking at a momentum towards 1400 range here. In terms of bearish scenario, if the price falls here and drops below 1330, again, like I said, it also coincides with 50 EMA. That means it's a bigger deal in terms of fall below this range. But if it does, then we could be looking at a pullback towards 1300. Yeah, that is the thing. So the important zone is 1330 to 1360. That's the range. So 1360, and then 1330. We are looking at this range. That is the important range where we could be seeing the price moving in the next coming days. So overall, the short-term bias is slightly bullish but cautious, and it is simply based on the trend momentum. Both of them look strong. That gives the slight bullish tilt, and the price is above key averages, both 20 and 50. That's another indicator of slightly bullish. But the resistance plus reversal candles, they are appearing. So if you see here, the seller pressure is more on 16th even compared to 15th. The structure of the candle also indicates that the price has been pushed further down, and eventually on 17th leading to a perfect doji indicating indecision. So slightly bullish with caution is what the summary of this analysis.